What's up, everybody? Today I'm doing a ukulele tutorial on Someone You Loved by Capaldi. I'm going to capo this at the first fret so that it's in the same key as the studio recording, but if you don't have a capo or if you don't want to, don't. You will just be playing it a half step down from where it is on the recording. But if you do capo it, that means that you could play along with the song, which is always fun and a good goal for anyone learning anything. So, here we go. I'm going to get into a better view here. So as always, I'm just going to go through the parts and show you how to do them rather than just play straight through the whole thing. Starting out with the C chord, I'm using my third finger for that third fret of the A string. So if you see above where it says T1, 2, T1, 2, all that, that's T for thumb, 1, 2 for first and second. So I'm putting my thumb on the third string and my first and second finger on the first and second strings. In that first grab, I'm doing all three. I'm coming back to my thumb. So obviously it's much faster than that. About that speed, I think. Yeah, about that. Then to G. The right hand's going to do the same thing, all three first. Then when we go to A minor, we don't need to fret anything since we're not playing the G string. Then we're going to go to a one finger F again because we're not playing the G string. And if you see at the very end of it, you've got this 3 here. Now, in the song he sometimes throws in an F sus2 at the end of the F measure. Now this isn't really technically quite an F sus2 on ukulele because there aren't enough notes in play to make it that, but it's the G that would make that chord become that chord from an F. So it gets you close. So doing this whole measure, I would go, very slowly I'm going, and just throws in that little extra flavor. That's the biggest or smallest, it's the primary nuance in this song. So as you're looking forward through the A section, that's really the only thing you have to look for. Like you notice here in the fourth measure of that part, you don't do it, and then if you look to the next 4 measures, you do it. So it's up to you whether or not you want to worry about that. You could just play it and never do it, or you could play it and do it every time, and it would work either way. So that's it. So I'll play through this A section one time with the 3 at the end. There's our speed, so. There it is. Obviously, start slow and work up to speed as you get more and more comfortable with it. So that's the A section, and in my tab, or in the PDF for the guitar profile, whichever one you're using, always just look for like where does the letter change. So it's A intro and then vocals enter but no new letter, so it's still A, and you can just kind of skim over it with your eyes until you see B section. So here's our B section. Now we're starting on a new chord. We're starting on D minor. Now this is a 2-finger D minor, just again because we're not playing the G string. Same right hand. Then we're going to go to C. Same right hand pattern. To G. Same right hand. Now on this one the G keeps going, so we went 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then here the 1 and 2 and of the next measure are still G. Then to C. Back to our 2-finger D minor. Here. To C, back to G, so that's your whole B section, really. I mean, I guess I'm thinking of like this is the B section riff. Here it's starting over, and it just doesn't finish, right? You just got like these 3 measures of it, so it leaves off this measure at the end and then goes to this sort of bridge, which I didn't name. So when you get to this bridge, you're just holding each chord for a count of 4. It's a whole note. 2, 3, 4. So I'm doing like a little roll, like where I go thumb 1 2 3. You can do that, or you could do that, or you could do that. Well, whatever works. 2 3 4 C, 2 3 4 G, 2 3 4 A minor, 2 3 4 F, 2 3 4 C, 2 3 4 G, 2 3 4. Then this really little tacked on end thing, this is the back half of the A section, because the A section, if you look at it, the last two measures of it are A minor and F. So this is that. He's just kind of picking it up in the middle of the A section with your no finger A minor, one finger F, and then you're back to A just like in the beginning. So I won't do that again. Only other thing in the song is the end, and again you're just holding those chords primarily for whole notes again. So C, 2 3 4 G, 2 3 4 A minor, 2 3 4 F, 2 3 4 1. And really probably he's just slowing it down, but I was very literal in my transcription, so I gave it an extra quarter in the next measure, so it's like F, 2 3 4 1 C, and there's the end. So as always, my PDF and my guitar profile match the arrangement of the song perfectly, so follow along, and when you feel like you know it, start playing along with the song. Thanks for checking this out.